Joe, we're gonna end with you. Who's your dark horse of the week?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the guy that I was super high on coming into the season, and that's Tee Higgins. And I don't necessarily know that you're planning on benching him, but I just see a really big week ahead for him. Um, they're coming up against Detroit's secondary, which I don't know that it's necessarily been great or bad, but I think that they're going to blow them out. And the other thing is, he's been getting a good amount of targets. Even last week, yes, he only had 32 yards, but he did have 7 targets, and he caught 5 of those balls. And he had a 2-point conversion, by the way. So he still got you 10 points in PPR league. I think that this is the week where he gets back on track as Burrow's favorite target. And I don't think Chase is going anywhere. But I do think that Higgins and Chase are obviously the two to own over there. And Boyd, when those guys are healthy, is the juju of this team. It's just not relevant when they're both healthy. So I think that Higgins and Chase both have good weeks. But I think that Higgins is projected to have, 14.6 points. And I think that he hits that pretty easily. So, yeah, I'll go 15 and up for him. And I think that you might even be able to expect 20 as he gets in that zone.
Yeah, I like Tee Higgins. I like the volume.
Guys, because Chase has how many touchdowns? 6 touchdowns in 5 games?
Yeah, and he's not the target guy. He's the high touchdown guy on very limited targets. Tee Higgins was getting targets when he was actually healthy. Tyler Boyd was getting targets when he's actually healthy. So those are those sneaky PPR guys that you can slide in there. Justin?
Let me explain that misconception about Chase because, we heard the offseason hits about him having soft hands, and then he just comes out lights out.
He's got the best hands in football is what it looks like.
I hit up my little brother. He's a Packer fan, and I'm watching my stats, and I'm like, man, I need a Chase bomb right about now. He's like, hell no, that's not happening. 10 seconds later, damn it, he did it. I don't know if you saw the play. He turned a nice pass into a 70-yard touchdown. The dude is electric. He just burns people too at the same time. If you watch Burrow last year, Boyd was your mid-range PPR guy. AJ Green was sprinkled in, and Higgins was your long ball sideline deep threat. Well, what happened now? Chase is a much better sideline deep threat than Higgins. Can Higgins convert to a 10 to 30-yard guy himself? I don't know. Boyd is definitely on the outs with those two, but I think Chase, he got 10 targets last week, and Higgins played too. Who's to say he's not getting more targets than Higgins? He might just be. I want them both, but maybe Chase is just beasting, and it's just what it is.
Listen, Chase is with time, Chase is better, and he's going to be better. I just think that Higgins is also really good. Listen, guys, coming into the season after the draft, we were all so hyped. Man, Chase goes back to Cincinnati to play with his LSU buddy and Burrow. Everybody was stoked. I mean, the hype on him was so high. Some of us were saying top 15. I remember I did a podcast and I said the days of waiting for wide receivers to blow up is gone with Justin Jefferson and Ayuk after the year that we just saw them have, and that Chase was going to come out and kill it. All of a sudden, we get into the depths of preseason, and he drops a couple passes. I think it was like 3 passes. And all of a sudden, they're sitting there saying, oh, forget about him. Jacob got him in like the 8th or 9th round in one of our leagues. And I told him that night, I said, bro, this is the steal of the draft. That's insane. Because it went from, yes, the hype is so real, to one report about soft hands, and now suddenly everybody thinks, oh, he's not going to be good. Come on, man. The guy was taken 5th overall. We knew that he was a stud. And I'm not saying that 5th overall picks can't bust, but I'm just saying he's a monster.
Yeah, he also came out and said that the NFL ball is a little different. That really hurt him.
Yeah, he said it's bigger than the college ball and blah, blah, blah. But
it doesn't matter, obviously.
He's just covering for himself, man.
Yeah, covering his tracks. Guy's a beast. He's in your lineup, as well as Tee Higgins this week.